been a while since I've done this, and actually last time I did this, I stood there and everybody said I was supposed to give an opening statement. So I totally forgot about it, so now I remember I got to do that. Probably looking for something. Well, let me tell you what, I'm proud of our kids. They showed some emotion, and obviously the score wasn't what we want. We played a good football team. They're exactly what I thought. I mean, Coach has got a heck of a football team over there, and I knew that. I'm not done to that. But what I am proud of is our kids never stopped fighting. They never stopped playing. Now, there was a moment in the fourth quarter where they were kind of unsure. Let's be honest. I was. I turned around and looked at them and went, wait a minute, something ain't right here, wrong here, right? Something's not right. So that's why I brought the guys up there in the fourth quarter, the whole team up, and told them flat out, if you're not going to support your teammates, you can sit in the stands next time we're at home. And if you don't show up tomorrow on time, then you can stay home when we go to Marshall. Because we're going to support each other. We're going to cheer for each other. We're going to fight. We're going to win, guys. We're going to win. It may not happen next week. It may not happen the next week. But the Mean Green's going to win. There's some positive things I saw tonight. It ain't about moral victories or little victories. I get that. But you saw it, and I saw it, some really positive things we can build off of. We're so close to creating another turnover that may have swung the game a little bit. It kept us even tighter. The 3 and outs early in the game offensively. I got a quarterback that's so amped up, I had to get him corralled a little bit to control himself emotionally so he could play at the level that we expect him to. He was so juiced. But there's a lot of positive things. And we'll build off that. And you saw it. I'm happy that we never stopped fighting. We put the ball in the end zone there in the fourth quarter.
Talk about DeMarcus. It seemed like you're hoping he was going to give you a bit of a spark. It seemed like he really did.
He did. He gave us a big spark. He obviously understands it. He missed a couple plays that maybe got us a couple extra touchdowns or drives, extended their drive. The fumble going in there, and I want to say it was the second quarter or third quarter. I'm trying to put it all together. It's all running, in phases right now. But there's a chance there we could have put it in. We missed a couple throws that could have led to another big play. I saw 3 plays he wished he could have back on the throws. I know he would have. They would have led to touchdowns. I saw it coming. The fumble going in. That's a chance to put the ball in the end zone. So, yeah, it was a big spark. Obviously, I wish, everybody would thought it could have happened sooner, but he made the mistakes I thought he would make. I knew it was going to happen. I told our staff offensively, we're going to have to live with that, guys, early. I'm telling you. And there's a little frustration with some of our guys on the sideline because of it. But he did show a lot of promise, a lot of spark, a lot of positive things we can build off and correct that our teammates can rally around.
Is there a give and take with a guy like that where he's got such big playability, but sometimes he makes a bad pass or whatever? You kind of have to take a look at that.
You do. It's a high risk, high reward. We all know that. And it reminded me a lot of B.J. Daniels when B.J. got inserted into the starting role after Matt Grothe got hurt. And, to corral B.J. because he thinks he can make every big play, every play. And I used to have to grab B.J. all the time and say, look, you don't have to make the big play, you just have to make the right play. And I had to do that with him tonight and say, look, you don't have to make the great play, just make the right play. And the right play will lead to big plays, the big plays will lead to touchdowns. And so that was going to happen, and I understand that. Our coaching staff understands that, and we'll live with the growing pains with him as he continues to grow on the offense.
Any regrets not making that change sooner?
He wasn't ready, guys. He truly wasn't. He was not ready. And I promise you, had he been ready, we would have did it. But he truly was not ready, and he knows that. And I think it was when we had that come to Jesus meeting, like I told you, that one night, Monday night, and I got as hot as I've ever been, probably in 30 years of coaching. And it was heated, him and I. And then after about an hour, we hugged each other up, and I said, look, I'll get you ready, but you got to trust me. And he prepared the right way, and he inserted himself into the fourth quarter last week, and he did well. But I knew it was going to be like this. I knew it may be a roller coaster of good, bad, highs, lows. I knew it would be. I'm sure he'd like to get a couple throws back. I know a couple receivers like to make a couple plays off some of the things. The thing that our guys have got to get used to, and I heard Carlos say it yesterday in practice, is that ball gets on you a lot quicker than they're used to. So it's going to take a little adjusting to get to. All of a sudden the ball's on them, and they're not used to that. So they'll have to get used to that.
What was the thinking about sending Kosh upstairs and having KP calling plays? Was there
Well, Coach Kosh was sending the plays down to the defensive calls down to Coach Patrick, And Coach Kosh felt that he could see things better and try to make some quicker adjustments to help our defense. So that was the thought behind it. He felt that he could call it from up there, and he did it when he was at Kansas State when he played here before. So he's used to being up there too. So I think it was just kind of a, with me being down there and the emotions and things how I'm going to be down there. I'm going to be 100%, give you everything I got, and get our kids to try to play as much passion and excitement. I think I could keep my thumb on the monitor of what's going on, and I think it was a good move.
How do you address the defensive struggles that you've had? I mean, you talk about Marcus getting better and playing wide tech and the opportunities, but it seems like the defense continues just to give up yards and yards and yards in the year. How do you address that?
Well, we've got to take advantage of it offensively in the first half. We were a couple 3-and-outs, and all of a sudden the defense is on the field. But I understand that. I get that. I'm always one of those offense coaches that say, well, we got to do our job too. I get it. But there's a point in time where defense has got to stop the long drives. Can't consistently let them drive, 8, 9, 10 plays. We've got to be able to get off the field. And, Coach Kosh, this defense staff is doing the best they can. I know that. I know they are. And we've got to get our kids to step up and make those plays in open field. And I know they're working on the open field tackles. I see it every day in practice. This whole last week, I saw them working on it. It's just going to take, whether it takes more drill work, more open field tackling, we're going to do it. It's going to get fixed. I believe it. Because I think once, and it's kind of like anything else. Let's think about this, okay? All of a sudden you start to see the offense start to go and pick up some points, and all of a sudden we get a turnover, and all of a sudden we go, whoa, we can do this. And then we start playing together, right now. That's what we've got to do. So I'll never point the finger at anybody and say, well, we're not very good. I won't do that. I'm a team guy, always been that way. If they give up 54, we got to score 55. I learned that from Jim Levitt a long time ago. If we score 7, the defense can only give up 6. It's a team game. And we got to still look for some more plays in special teams. We had a couple bigger plays, some big runs, but I still think there's things that are possibly still out there that we can do better. But we can do a lot of things better offensively too. I know that. We're gonna continue to improve. We're gonna dissect it. I'm gonna look at it and try to find ways. What gives us the best chance to win? I'm gonna do that. I just want our kids to win. I'm not starving. Our kids are hungry. Our kids aren't hungry. They're starving for winning, and I think they'll buy into what we're doing. And we just got to keep coaching, guys, and that's what we're gonna do.
We saw your exchange here with Carlos, and you just touched on it a little bit. Is that your biggest challenge in this situation, is getting these kids to buy in and trust you and each other and play together as a team?
I think they're starting to buy in. You're starting to see it. I truly are. I think you can see what's happening. You'd almost have to be blind if not to see it. Now, I made the statement about no social media, but the comment that was made was that somebody was attacking our football team, and he took offense when there was a comment made. I'll deal with him. I already told him. I said, you and I, we're going to run on Sunday now. It's going to happen. And he said, Coach, I understand. But I also suspended 3 kids for not going to weights. Twice. Once they missed, second time they're supposed to make up, they slept in. Well, they ain't helping the Mean Green win. So I'm not going to I just won't tolerate it. And I think they know I'm serious. And I told them tonight, if you don't show up tomorrow, you're not on time, you're not on dress, you're not going to Marshall. It's just the way it's going to be around here for the next 7 weeks. I just believe that's the way you do things.
Notice on third down, you were, especially in the first half, you were running up and down the sideline, holding your fist up,
Yes, sir.
encouraging everybody else to do the same thing. What's the story behind it?
Well, I was at South Florida. We were playing in the big game against Rutgers. We were number 2 in the country, and they beat us that night on Thursday night, national TV. It was a big game. And I remember looking across the sideline. I was on the field at the time and seeing them do this on third down. Well, what's the official do when you don't get it? What's he do? He puts his fist up. That's 4th down. So what do we want? We want 4th down. So I'm just trying to teach our guys the game and try to get some passion and enthusiasm, and hopefully the next 2 games we play at home, maybe the crowd will join us. Maybe they'll start jumping up and down. Maybe they'll try to understand what I'm trying. I'm trying to build passion and enthusiasm, and whatever it takes, I'm willing to give them. I'm going to give them everything I got, guys. I will. I did it in practice the other day, and they all looked at me like, what the heck's Coach C doing? And I finally explained to them in practice, do you guys know what this means? Looked at me like I was crazy. It means 4th down. It means they got to punt. We get the ball back. That's what we want, And some of the kids knew, and I'm being facetious here a little bit, but some didn't. So that's what we're trying to do. I want this up. I want everybody to do it. And if I got to run up and down the sideline to get them to do it, I'll do it. I just want them to win, and I'm going to do everything I can to try to make that happen. That's all.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you.